Hello. Campaign on the bottom screen. Prologue. Ties that bind. Basically, everything that's going to be on here up until I record is going to look weird because I did all of them off screen. Ties that bind. Heroes none. Nor. Gift of Canflary. Journey begins. Hoshido. Mother. And this is where we started filming at the beginning of the Let's Play. Embrace the dark. A lot of these are Corin and Felicia. The Dragon's Decree. Cold Reception. Another trial. Unhappy reunion. Where we met Takumi again. Rainbow Sage. I didn't really change up my team very much throughout this. Niles and Nyx. Bitter Intrigue. Corin and Felicia. Arthur and Niles. Kaze and Azura. I used Kaze for a while. Felicia and Arthur. Invasion Castle 1. Oh yeah. I did a paralogue and some castle invasions. There's supposed to be a bunch more paralogs if you pair a bunch of other characters together so you can get additional characters later on. But I only ever paired Felicia and Corin together, so. The Black Pillar. Net of Betrayal. Invasion Castle. I didn't bother showing that off. Black and white. The way it folds is really cool. Consume layer. I'm waiting very patiently for the, what's it called? The unit records at the very end. Sakura. Dragon Blood. Possessed. Hinoka. Ryoma. Treason. Empty King was where we started. Night breaks through. Azura and Elise. Azura and Elise were the heroes? Wow. Slow crawl. Next. Unit records. Fire Emblem Fates. Conquest. Alright, that ends Fire Emblem Fates. The next Fire Emblem games I still need to do are going to be Fire Emblem Three Houses, the Golden Deer storyline with Claude and everybody. Jacob continued to serve as Corrin's butler. He was often offered other positions based on his extraordinary skills, but the records show he refused them all to stay by Corrin's side. That's nice. And then the other one is Fire Emblem Echoes. With help from the Hoshidan royal family, Shura began the difficult task of rebuilding the kingdom of Koga. Putting his outlaw past behind him, he eventually ran for office and was elected governor. Righteous rebel. Benny returned to his hometown village and was assigned to train new soldiers in combat. He never reported for duty. Instead, he lived out his days in the forest, frolicking with his animal friends. That's nice. This Arma looks like an animal. Kana. Generations on, people would call her the Dragon God incarnate and tell stories of how the divine Kana would transform into a dragon to save people, but really she was just a girl who loved her father and mother. Charlotte returned to the castle guard and took her duty quite seriously. She never married, but she never stopped appearing at royal balls, bewitching the hearts of eligible young men. That's good. Laszlo disappeared shortly after the war, but his unique dance style grew in popularity and paved the way for future generations of dancers. They say his dance has the strange ability to rally spirits. Harry. After Xander was crowned, Harry was put in charge of Nora's army. Her cruelty faded as she grew into a strong commander, but she never lost her childlike demeanor, even on the battlefield. She's like Hit Girl. Baruka. After the war, Baruka opened up more and was even known to smile sometimes. She spent the rest of her life at Camilla's side, rejecting offers for assassination contracts and not discussing her hobbies. Selena. Mozu returned to her village and began rebuilding all by herself. Inspired by her efforts, nearby villagers. Their own rebuilding efforts, Mozo eventually hailed as a local hero and humanitarian. Selena! Not much is known of Selena's post-war activity. Depending on who you believe, she became one of the world's best seamstresses, metalsmiths, actors, and or mercenaries. Interesting. K's. Few records of K's exist. Numerous poems of the time say he worked for his homeland and for corn from the shadows. His gentle yet mysterious nature made him a legend among ladies. Easygoing ninja. Azana! Azana certainly suffered the ravages of war. He was never able to win another best hair contest. He tried to make up for it with the lavish dinner parties and vacations, but he felt hollow inside. Keaton. Keaton returned to his comfortable life on Mount Goro rather than live among humans as a hero. Popular folktale says he'd often go visit his human friends, only to get lost on the way back home. Elise. Following her trials during the war, Elise returned to Nor a wiser and more refined lady. People across the world grew to adore her for her kindness, and she was applauded as being a perfect princess. Oh, that's good. Xander. King Xander helped usher a new era of peace. While he ruled justly, his radical policies were unpopular with much of the population. Scholars admit this was necessary for an era of growth that followed. Good. Army of One, Effie. Without the need for much brute strength after the war, Effie reluctantly turned her attention from strength training to teaching. Traveling far and wide, she helped promote fitness throughout Nor. Leo was invaluable during Nor's era of change. He took the brunt of the people's ill will by helping spread Xander's bold policies. Later generations revered him for his contributions and sacrifices. Sorceress Prince. Gunter disappeared soon after the war ended, never to be seen again. Scholars continue to debate if he died soon afterwards or if he found a quiet place to spend the rest of his days in contemplation. Nyx. Nyx was offered many honors and positions of power, but refused them all to live among the people. While she is not listed in official records, bards tell of an eternally young fortune teller of eerie skill. Odin. Records exist of Odin returning to Nor, but his activities after the war are shrouded in mystery. Stories of his bravery became tales of legendary heroism, leading some to mimic his odd behavior. Hapless hero Arthur. Arthur was offered many lofty positions, but he turned them all down in favor of guarding Elise. Scholars say the hero led a happy life by helping others. Rumor has it His luck improved in his old age. She's awesome. There are no official records or stories of Azura after the war. She was such a mysterious figure that later generations wondered if she truly existed or if she was merely a spirit in human form. I don't know. Lady of the Lake. Niles continued to support Lord Leo throughout his royal career, handling some of the unsavory tasks a royal must assign. As a result, he was unpopular except among Leo's staff. Camilla. After her brother ascended the throne, Camilla largely withdrew from the royal affairs. She focused instead on humanitarian efforts, eventually adopting as many as 11 children by some accounts. Damn! Silas returned to Nora to serve in the castle guard. His honest and dedicated nature earned him the title of lead knight. Records show Corin and Silas remained friends for all their days. Aww. Corin and Felicia. Corin was hailed as a hero, working alongside his spouse to spread peace worldwide. Felicia gave up her career in the service industry for the military, ultimately becoming a commander. Nice. Whenever they're married, they are together. Ripawada. What a great game. The end. Yep, this ends Fire Emblem Fates. Thank you guys all for watching this Let's Play. I will see you guys for a new Let's Play later. Bye.